championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Bernstein. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tight end goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Ferguson. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Razorbacks! We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Bro, I swear, only when I play drop, my quarterback just decides to throw everything inaccurate. Same shit happened last time.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And now the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And the Razorbacks come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. He made the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. But on the ground, running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. And we're able to get him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Crucial third down play coming up. So Arkansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Clean to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. He breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Receivers are bunched together. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a 1st down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson.
This game's actually trash. Every single thing has been going his way this game.
How many 1st downs is that on this
Smith,
drive?
look, right there on it.
One or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd.
Misfroze.
We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime.
Oh, Gabe, I didn't just not see that guy. Honestly, I didn't even want to playmaker him. Like, that wasn't the dude I was even looking at. Just looking at in the middle.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Yeah, that was on me.
The catch is made. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride.
Holy crap, though.
To make sure that the defense
I still should have had a 1st down that drive, but, you know, my quarterback can't make a single pass.
and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Get off the block.
Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball.
Oh my lord, how many injuries am I getting this game too?
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to playmaker him. I meant to playmaker somebody else.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Stop.
Tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Man, Jason, if you've been watching the game, you'd be... Man, Jason, you're the last person to be talking about getting pissed off. You'd be screaming at the game. I get mad at the game too, but I don't expect you to be saying that. QB missing throws. I'm getting contested passes. We're still in the score right before half. Get ball back.
They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket.
And we
fumble. Way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, inside to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the team.
And like, what is is every single little thing possible going for him? I hope that costs him. Every single.
Receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, it was like the defense was in the huddle there. They saw that from the very beginning. No chance of surprising them. Great job of flowing to the football to bring him down for a big loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Bro, what are y'all talking about? Go watch the film. I clicked on trying to let him score a touchdown.
Backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I ran away from the guy.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle.
God bless.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. The quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
offense really clicking against this embattled defense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, not quite the way they drew this one up. I think the quarterback's got to be frustrated. Offensive line and the receivers weren't able to sustain their blocks to give him a little bit more room to be able to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Razorbacks will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. But he's got some space here. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Hand it off for a draw. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough.
God, Big Nickel sometimes has the weirdest adjustments. I didn't get used to that.
Catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ferguson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Razorbacks will try to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The ball is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Jason, why are you talking about my cover 3? Cover 3 wins championships. Why would I change it up?
You always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here.
I said it before. I'll run cover 3 every play if I need to. It wasn't like it was base cover 3 either.
Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain for the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here comes a throw from the red zone.
That's on me.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Thank you, Mike, for that play.
See if they can break the point after. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
Tackle good.
Down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Players are down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the Incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Come on, I gotta hit that faster. I don't know what he did. That just looks so honestly stupid.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Should I waste a timeout?
Press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Give me one contested catch.
Right there, and it brings up.
Oh, we'll just get a stop.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. After making his
Did I miss?
This one is from 43
Nope.
yards out. Makes it look easy.
That was on me. I always go from right to left.
It's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Man, my guy got wear and tear from that last play.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Hand off to the single back.
Make a tackle.
That one moves the ball to the 16.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Make a tackle. God bless. That little post route.
But that's good for a first down to the 47.
What a pitch and catch.
Jason,
Quarterback and receiver for a big
you don't just see me get back-to-back drives on 2 interceptions. Did Drummoll just put like 60 on you? You want to talk about my defense?
First down now at the 47.
It's not like I'm running cheese or anything.
Offense suddenly near midfield. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Want to talk about other people's defense? I put up 70 on Jason this year. Want to talk about defense?
Getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he
Fuck,
pressure the
messed up.
quarterback,
Actually, I can
also
do
he's
this.
very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You see this, Dave? It just ain't always the same. This is adjustments.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, God.
Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down.
He catches that?
It's Burns. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be sure.
Des, if you would have saw, I would have had, look, slot corner manned up. Like, this ain't a basic cover 3. That's exactly what I did the time before.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Oh, man, I got the switch click, too.
Catch Dave on the left side, an explosive play. The ball is loose.
Just seems so focused on trying to locate
I'm
where
so
he
confused what happened.
He lost focus of holding on to that football. He's
Like,
very fortunate one of his own
what?
guys is able to recover it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. His first
What?
The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. They got him, but not before making first down yards to move the ball to the 41. Well, finally, some... force a run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Look, they've done... Good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And then first down, right back to the running game. Inside the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback making some changes at the line. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks into the clear.
All right, goal line stop.
Running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's a short game, but look at that defense.
What? God, my injury's been awful this game.
Down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking for 6.
Ooh.
That one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for the passing game.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The offense with one last chance to win it here, but we're going to overtime. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Nice grab. It's Mills. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
God bless. Like, what?
Brought down after a short return.
Off the DN's helmet?
The football at the 40.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an
Yeah,
interception.
makes sense.
Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Where's my pressure?
Defense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what
That's what I said. That's what I said, Des. But then Jason said drops the ball. Made no sense. But
Getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end.
and he catches everything.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
We weren't impatient. We was listening to what the comments said, Des. Ain't my fault that I got told wrong.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a timeout is taken with just
Don't blame us. Blame Jason.
Spotted at the 28. The field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. And they will trot out the field goal team here. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes
God.
of this game. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Because Jason, it was supposed to be my ball. Like, a touchback. That's why I said that makes no sense. If it's a touchback, it should have been my ball.
So here comes our first play of overtime. QB keeper all the way. Spinning out of the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Lets it go quickly.
And he kept. Holy! How do they? This game is actually bad now.
With that
He
completion
catches
right there,
that?
This quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Wow.
So the offense will set up 1st and goal here in this first overtime. Touchdown, Arkansas. They jump on top in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Looking to throw now on first down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And now the defense will spend the timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's in there. They give it and get it to win the game. What a call. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.